Abraham Lincoln said, "Give me 6 hours to cut down a tree, and I will spend the first four sharpening the axe." This statement encapsulates a powerful approach to our businesses and lives, teaching us to spend more time in the preparation than in the execution of a project. Proper preparation is the key to success. Proper preparation is the key to success. Welcome to Success Digest, where we analyze and discuss those ingredients essential for your financial independence and for you to live a glorious life. The aim is to offer those who are ambitious for financial success the insights which will aid them to acquire money, to keep money, and to make their surpluses and more money. My name is Kayo Denraito, the publisher of Success Digest video series and the CEO, Kenny's Consult Limited, a financial service firm that is based in London. My discussion with you today is titled Sharpening Your Axe. Sharpening Your Axe. Axe is a tool used for chopping wood, typically of iron with a steel edge and a wooden handle. It has a heavy edged head fixed to a handle typically used for felling trees and chopping or splitting wood. Sharpen is to make or to become sharp, to improve. You have got to sharpen up means you have got to improve. Sharpening your axe means to improve the effectiveness or the ability of the tool or machinery used to perform a task. Simply put, sharpening the axe is about efficiency. It states that it is much more efficient to work smart than working hard. The axe is a simple machine acting as a wedge or inclined plane to reduce the effort needed for chopping. The handle also acts as a lever, increasing force at the cutting edge. A sharp axe edge improves the safety and efficiency. A well-sharpened axe allows for cleaner cut, requires less effort, and reduces the risk of spillage or uncontrolled swings. A continual usage of an axe or a machine makes the axe to become blunt, requiring more strength needed to accomplish a task. When the axe becomes blunt, then what you could easily achieve will be taking tremendous energy to get it done. At time like this, wisdom demands that you stop, since there is now a need for sharpening the instrument. A blunt axe can be dangerous, tiring, and require excessive force to perform a task, requiring more strength to do a little work. In life and in business, when what you could easily achieve is taking tremendous energy to get it done, retreat and bring your cutlass, your instrument for sharpening. When so much planning, so much mental ability is not commensurate with the output, when the output is far less than the input, the end result will be that your mechanical advantage will be zero or even minus. Mechanical advantage is what is used in assessing the performance of a machine. It simply means the ratio of the force produced by a machine to the force that is applied to it. It is the measure of the ratio of output force to input force in a system. It is used to analyze the forces in simple machines like levers or pulleys. It is the measure of how much a machine makes a work easier. The higher the mechanical advantage, the less what you need to do to achieve a great result. There is equation for success, and this is peculiar to individual human being, peculiar according to the skill and the talent that that individual possess. That equation is this: your passion or your desire plus your talent plus association that you keep times the action that you undertake. I write it down like this: desire plus sign, talent plus association times action equals success. This will determine your success in life, and this is very important. Of this equation, you what need constant review, constant sharpening is your talent, your skill. Your desire is your goal in life, and you cannot keep changing it and have a desired result. The artist who keeps changing the design will never have an image formed. Your goal in life must be fixed, and this is where your concentration must be. You'll be chasing a shadow if you have a goal today and another one tomorrow. So also is the kind of association that you keep. The people you associate yourself with must also be the same kind, and he who keep the company of the wise shall have wisdom. It has been discovered that successful men and women have the habit of exchanging ideas through what is commonly called conferences. When they have problems to be solved, they sit down together and talk freely until they discover from their joint contribution of ideas a plan that will serve their purpose. Your goal determines your action, and this must be perpetually concentrated towards achieving a desired result. Unstable mind can never achieve anything in life. That leaves you with only talent that must be reviewed, upgraded, and keep in shape to meet the need of the people that need your service. When color television was introduced, those whose knowledge of repair was limited to black and white television became lost in their profession. So also are the secretaries whose knowledge of typing was limited to typewriter. They became obsolete when computers became the order of the day. Presently, you'll be lost in the field of communication and social media if smartphone is your enemy. To be relevant, to be relevant in whatever endeavor that you do, you must keep sharpening your axe. Now, you want to ask me, how do you sharpen your talent? How do you upgrade your skill? The answer is acquire knowledge in the field of your skill and keep upgrading that knowledge. There are two kinds of knowledge. One is general knowledge and the other one is specialized knowledge. General knowledge, no matter how great in quantity or varieties, is of little use in the accumulation of money. Faculties of our university possess practically every form of general knowledge known to civilization. Most of the professors have little or no money. They specialize on teaching knowledge, but they do not specialize on the organization or the practical use of knowledge. Knowledge will not attract money unless it is organized and intelligently directed through practical plans of action to the goal of accumulation of money. This is the source of confusion of many who falsely believe that knowledge is power. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action and directed to a definite goal, which is mainly the accumulation of money. The missing link is there, how to organize and use knowledge after it is acquired. Before you can be sure of your ability to transmute your goal into its monetary equivalent, you will need practical knowledge of the service, of the merchandise, or the profession which you intend to offer to the world in the return for fortune. Peradventure, you need much more specialized knowledge than you have the ability or the inclination to acquire. You will need to bridge your shortcoming with the aid of your mastermind group. No one is an island and no man has the monopoly of knowledge. Accumulation of great fortune requires power, and power is acquired through highly organized and intelligently directed specialized knowledge. That knowledge must not necessarily have to be in the possession of the man who accumulates the money. The man who can organize and direct a mastermind group of men who possess knowledge useful in the accumulation of money is just as much a man of education as any man in the group. I would like you to understand that education is not limited to the four walls of the classroom. It transcends more than that. This is an encouragement to those whose schooling have been limited and that they should desist from having inferiority complex. Thomas A. Edison has only 3 months of schooling during his entire life. He did not lack education and neither did he die poor. Henry Ford has less than a sixth grade schooling, but he did well by himself financially. Most of the present day billionaires did not finish their schooling. Bill Gates is a good example. As knowledge is acquired, it must be organized and put into use for a definite purpose through practical plans. Knowledge has no value except that which can be gained from its application towards some worthy end. Successful men in all callings, they never stop acquiring specialized knowledge related to their major purpose, their major business or profession. They never stop sharpening their axes. Those who fail to become a success usually make the mistake of believing that their knowledge acquiring period ends when they finish school. They stop when they finish school. They stop sharpening the axe. They fail to realize that schooling does little but no more than to put one on the way of learning how to acquire practical knowledge. Please listen to this. 3 baths were filled with water, and 3 men were given the task to empty them. The 3 men were Mr. Stupid, Mr. Hardworking, and Mr. Tinker. The 3 men were all given 3 different size buckets, very small bucket, average size bucket, and a big one, to empty the water in the baths. Mr. Stupid picked the nearest bucket to him, but the smallest, and started to empty the water out of the bath. Mr. Hardworking picked the biggest bucket, notwithstanding that it was far from him, and started to empty the water out of the bath. But Mr. Tinker paused and think out the best way to empty the bath, and after some minutes, which his competitors believed was a waste of time, went to pull out the stopper at the bottom of the bath. The bath assigned to him became empty of water faster than his competitors, who started the process of emptying the bath of water earlier than him. He was given 6 hours to cut his tree, but used only 4 in preparing, and only used 2 for the task. To get the work done, it is more efficient to work smart than to work hard. I repeat. Time will not permit me to go on comprehensively with this important topic. This topic and any of my previous videos are now available in printed form as journals, and they can be obtained only from the publisher, and that is Kayode Enright, via email, telephone, and the website. We also arrange a one-to-one discussion if you are interested. Briefly, what impedes the sharpening of your axe? They are not limited to: number 1, when the axe becomes dirty; number 2, when you use the wrong tool; number 3, when you apply wrong techniques; and number 4, failure to uphold consistent maintenance. A sharp edge is crucial for toughness and cutting ability. In essence, a sharp axe is the result of combination of factors which are: clean the axe edge, use the right tools, apply the proper technique, and uphold consistent maintenance. Like I said earlier, time will not permit me to continue, but please feel free to contact Kenny Consult Limited and allow us to discuss with you more enlightenments and ingredients needed for becoming financially independent. We are the financial experts that specializes in financial management. We will invest your fund from financial instrument for you at the stock exchange and manage it for you thereafter. Let us continue to travel together on this journey of success to the path of wisdom. To be informed, to be transformed, and not to be informed is to be deformed. I'm still Kayode Enright, and I can be reached on 074-279-42,000 or 079-5177-5255. Better still, visit our website, kennisconsultlimited.uk, kennisconsultlimited.uk. If you are blessed by this video, please subscribe to it, share it, and like it. Also, visit our blog on YouTube for more of our videos. Please continue to enjoy your success.
Welcome to Success Digest, where you obtain ingredients for your financial abundance and financial wellness and be fully financially independent. Let us travel together on this our journey of success through the path of wisdom. To be informed is to be transformed. Not to be informed is to be deformed. Success Digest leads you to financial independence.